Happy Tuesday morning, all. It is October 2nd, about 9:15 in the morning, and a very thick, sweltery 79 degrees out here. Feels like 83. Pretty humid this morning. 68. It feels thicker than that. I think those official temps might be a little bit better than how it feels here right now, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, anyway, it's 2 days later since my emergency root canal due to a broken lower left molar. I'm kind of sort of getting back to normal, but I've got a jaw infection, a bone infection, and it's aggravating the nerve, the mandibular nerve, and it's triggering TMJ and migraine headaches from that. So I've been just trying to not move my head, not blink, not think, not swallow, not do anything for the last couple days. Just getting back on even keel. So the sharp tooth pain is gone, but the constant level 2, level 3 nagging, aching is still there, very much. The nerve is going to take at least a week, the doc said, to kind of calm down. If it doesn't go down by itself, then I'm probably going to need to get on some antibiotic or something to help with whatever the infection is in there. I didn't have a full-on abscess, but it was definitely affecting the bone. You could see it on the pano x-ray that they did. I don't think it was an x-ray. I think they're actually using a CAT scan. It's a pano CAT. Pretty impressive piece of machinery. I haven't been to a dentist in a very long time, although I do have some dental customers that I manage their networks for them and install and maintain some of the equipment. So I've seen these pano x-ray things. It's a stand-up device where you stand in, you put your head on a little platform kind of a thing, and you bite a bite guard, and then the camera circles around your head. Pretty impressive. Takes some very high resolution 360 imagery that they can turn and rotate and zoom in and out of, and they can dig way down into, you know, slice views vertically and horizontally, all three planes. It's pretty impressive. So he was looking at that infection down in my bone and showed where there's some bone loss because of it, and he said it looked like the nerve was very much inflamed on that left side right there, and because that nerve is inflamed and it travels, you know, all the way around the mandible, he said all of your teeth are going to hurt because of that. So yes, they do. You nailed it, buddy. He was a really good endodontist. I was impressed with the guy. He had a hard time getting me numb and keeping me numb because I burn through anesthesia super fast. I don't know what it is about my metabolism, but stuff just never works. I've woken up out of general anesthesia several times, and I warned them it was going to happen. They didn't believe me. But anyway, this guy did a great job. He spent 28 years in the Navy. I'm not sure what role he played in the Navy, but he was a naval captain when he graduated, or when he left, not graduated, when he retired, I should say. 28 years, man, that's a long career in the military. So, I'll fill this up before I start my trek today. I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to go, but better to be full than to have to push this thing. Fill it up with mid-grade. Oh boy. Yeah, I've not been in a vlogging mood lately. Other issues that I've been dealing with, I haven't really made public. I talked about it on my Discord channel with a few people, but my YouTube AdSense account was suspended for unknown weird reasons, and no explanation, no real appeal process. It was flagged for low quality content or something like that. So I didn't realize anything had happened. I didn't get any emails or any notices or anything like that. I just didn't get a payment last month or this month. And I was like, what's going on? So went looking and found that, account has been suspended for low quality content or whatever the hell they want to call this. See if I can get 10 more cents in there. $7.75, 2.9 gallons. Yep, right up to the bar. Anyway, so they're saying that I've got to link it to an external website now, blah, blah, this, that. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, both of my YouTube channels are tied to the same AdSense account, and I'm not getting any revenue off of that. So it gives me even less incentive to want to partake in the editing chores. Yeah, thank you. Come on. Gimme. 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 Sale completed. Yeah, gimme. You assholes. They're not going to give me a receipt, are they? Nope. Assholes. This pump has always had problems. I don't know what's going on. It's constantly down. See if I can get... There we go. That's a good picture. $7.75. It was plus $264.9. If I can get all these stinking shadows out of my way. Reflections, glare, everything. And mileage. Don't burn the leg. And doink. And oops, wrong one. That and that and I need to change my oil, I think. I can't remember if I did that when I came back from my road trips. I don't think I did. I need to change my oil. Reset. Anywho, so that's kind of what's going on in Quasi's world. The tech overlords have decided to seize my funds and demonetize me. I guess for whatever reason, I'm not going to speculate, but the problem with this is you have no appeal process. There's no one to call unless you're a really big channel, with dedicated reps and stuff. You got to be Mr. Beast or somebody with 1 million subscribers in order to garner any personal support. Otherwise, you're just on your own. Good luck. Wait for the digital minions to reclassify you or whatever. I don't know. Kind of losing my taste for it all. Thought about alternate platforms, but the real problem with this is the way that Google and YouTube and all that, they own the search engines, the algorithms, everything about all of the media presence and classification and all that. So it's hard to find alternate platforms that people actually go to and use that have decent enough tools to want to wade through all of the content and figure out what you like. There's Rumble, there's Odyssey, there's a handful of others, and I've got content on those. I haven't uploaded anything to Rumble in a while, but Odyssey, and I can't remember, there's one other that I set up automatic mirroring from my YouTube channel, so I'll put a link in here. So all of those videos are there if people want to watch them and not really in the mood to go through all the advertising that YouTube imposes on everybody. The problem with those platforms is they don't have a real good social engagement, and the comment engine, it doesn't really, it doesn't work the same as it does in YouTube. Personally, I think YouTube's comment system was better before they removed the thumbs down. Thumbs down was a huge thumbs down in my opinion. By removing negative feedback that not only hurts creators, but it mainly helps you, or it prevents you from wasting your time, essentially. If you see a video that's got 1,000 thumbs up and 10,000 thumbs down, you can tell that it's probably not content that you want to watch. So anyway, the other platforms just don't really have enough engagement to make the comment sections worthwhile, I guess. because I don't have any comments, you know, maybe one comment out of 1,000 views or something like that on Rumble and the other platforms. So anyway, it's just harder to find the types of content that people are interested in on those other platforms. Hey, bother, just stick it out there, dude. I never started it, you know, the channel as a business. It's mainly just as a hobby to share the excitement and the fun of riding and motocamping and doing the trips and things that I do. But it's really a double-edged sword, because the more you put into video production, the less fun the hobby is, because you're turning it into a job, and it is a job. It's work, it's serious work, to do the editing and all the thought planning and everything that goes into, okay, well, what kind of camera angles do I want to capture? What do I want to do with this? It's a massive time investment, and I found that it changes my mood as far as what I'm planning to do, or, you know, kind of how my ride unfolds, because I'm always worried, okay, well, I need to get this on camera, oh, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, and it changes the dynamic of just riding, you know. Come on, people, break it up. It is a big investment in effort and time. So the monetary side of it, it's great to have people donate to you that appreciate the content, you know, in the form of memberships or just, you know, one-time donations or whatever it is. Those are very few, you know, by number as far as view counts, because people are just accustomed to watching the stuff for free. You know, it's free entertainment. So YouTube's AdSense, you know, placing advertisements in there compensates the creators a few pennies here and there for ads that are shown during the content, and then if somebody clicks on a link or an ad, then there's a bigger pay through as far as compensation. So I don't know. I haven't found any other platforms that are similar to that are reasonable. Rumble does have monetization. A few of the others have monetization, but you've got to have a lot of subscribers before you can even get to a level where you can monetize. I don't know. I'm just reevaluating the whole thing, trying to figure out what I want to do with it. If I had the time to put into it, which I'll try to shake out sometime soon, I will probably open up my website that I've threatened to do for a very long time, and it'll be, you know, some kind of a, I don't know if it'll be a WordPress site or what I'm going to do with it, but I'll put all of my videos out somewhere where they're just freely consumable. Some of it might be behind a paywall just to compensate me for the dozens or hundreds of hours it takes to do some of the editing, but most of it will just be free, and you just click it and watch, do whatever, and then I'll have my own comment moderation engine in there, probably Discuss, or what's it, there's no Discourse, that's the one, Discourse, not Discord, but Discourse, and it ties into Discord, so you can do kind of linking of comments, and it has a reputation system in it and all kinds of stuff, so that's really cool. I've been wanting to do that for a couple of years, 3 years or so. I just haven't had either the will to follow it through or the time, and it's kind of like money versus time. Usually they're exclusive of each other. With my health being down lately, I just haven't had any motivation to do fuck all. I mean, absolutely zero anima, no motivation, no willpower. I just I dread waking up some mornings. It's like another day. That is the wrong way to live, man. You got to make a change if that's happening in your life. And I'm still trying to figure out what change it is that I need to make. Get healthy, that's the first change if I can. Fix the tooth problem. That's a big one that's been weighing on me for a long time. It's so expensive. If you don't have insurance, it's just brutal. I mean, just the half of the procedure that I did a couple days ago is $2,000, and then I've still got another $2,000, $3,000 to put a crown on this tooth. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. $5,000, man. I paid less than that for this motorcycle that I'm riding. Got this bike for $4,600. Crazy. I try to take pretty good care of myself. I don't drink excessively, you know. I'll have a couple beers every now and then, no big deal. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do any of that crazy stuff. I eat pretty healthy. But some things you just can't fight, like age and time, you know, shit breaks. I broke that left rear molar at least 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It's been weakening. It was very pressure sensitive for a long time, and then I was just eating. I was eating steak, believe it or not. It wasn't even really hard food. It's just a big chunk of steak, and as I bit down on it, it got compressed between the cusps of the tooth, you know, down in the V, and as I bit down, I felt a really sharp pain, like someone stabbed me with an electric knife. Like, oh God, you know, what the hell just happened? And I didn't hear a pop or anything like that, but apparently it was just enough pressure that it split that tooth, and it split it all the way down to like halfway down the root. Woo, buddy. So it's been a problem child for a couple of years at least, and then just lately it got much worse because a cavity was brewing in there around the nerve because of that crack, and things just accelerated, so it had to be fixed. Getting into the jaw, you know, that if you get an abscess or a serious bone infection in your head, it can kill you. That bacteria gets into your blood, you go septic, game over. I remember a study that I read a couple years ago. Let's see if I can link it here. It was talking about the common plaque bacteria in your mouth. There's a particular strain that is prevalent when you get an abscess or a tooth infection. Something about that bacteria, it tries to colonize your heart muscle. And apparently in the old days, you know, 100 and some odd years ago, before dental work and surgery was common, a heart attack from bad dental infections was one of the leading causes of death. So gotta knock that shit out while you can. Don't let that fester. Now, I don't know if there's a way to kill it off after it's gotten in there and colonized, but yeah, you don't need any of that trouble, thanks. I've already got gallbladder issues now, so I need the other chest issues confusing that matter. Getting old sucks, man. This guy cannot figure out if he wants to go fast or slow, fast or slow. Get off your phone. On the phone. In the hand, looking at it. Jesus.
Feels okay out here once you get moving. I need to get out for another road trip. I haven't been out in a while. A couple months is a long time for me. I usually try to take a little pre-dayer every now and then, you know. It's once every 6 weeks or so I try to take a little 3-day break, but I haven't done that lately. Scoot the Ozarks was my hopeful vacation, but that did not happen. Neil and the guys are talking about motocamping this weekend in Louisiana somewhere. It's about 300 miles from me, so I could do it. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta work Saturday though, so probably not gonna happen. They're gonna be out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think, a 3-day thing. So that would be good. The weather's finally cooling off a bit, so nighttime temperatures for tent or hammock camping are more tolerable now. I just can't sleep when I'm hot. That's all. Ooh, the highway is stuffed today. I think I'm skipping and I'm going to go the back road. I need to go 610 up and around to Ella, but I'm not going to wait in that. Not on 2 wheels. Bound to get rear-ended. Yeah, nah. Definitely not waiting in that. No thanks. just missed it. That sucks. Gonna wait through full cycle of the light now. Yuck. Ah. Pretty busy for this time of morning. It's already 9:30, 9:45. Figured the traffic would have slowed down by now, but no, it's real bad. I wonder if there's a road closure somewhere that's causing all this. Out on the other end of town, over there on 99 and what is it, Pen Oak, whatever that is, close to the mall. They've had that intersection torn up. Ooh, this guy just went down the wrong side. Yes, you're on the wrong side of the road. They've had the lights torn up, and oh my god, has the traffic been awful right there at Highway 90 alternate and the 10 feeder. It's crazy. Yeah, this cop just pulled out to block that guy, and then of course these assholes blocking the intersection. All of you assholes. Go, people. Skyline.
windscreen. Come on. I need to put my, every time I look down at these winglets, I remember I need to put my new MadStad screen on there that Blair over at MadStad sent me. Thank you, sir. I need to install that. Maybe I can do that this weekend. I've got a couple of moto projects that I need to do for products that were sent to me so generously. I need to get that done. They're just sitting on my to-do bench. I have not done much lately. Well, I did the Silver Wing, which has been on my to be done list forever and evers. This was motorcycle parking, and I'm going to treat it as motorcycle parking. I can kiss my ass. It was bicycle and motorcycle parking, and they took away the ability for motorcycle parking officially, but I'm going to unofficially use it as motorcycle parking. Kiss my hairy white ass. Put your bike in a parking space in these garages and it will get hit. Ask me how I know. It's dark. Cagers don't pay attention. They go flying into a spot assuming it's empty because they don't see the ass of a 4-ton SUV. Wham! Your bike is on the ground and they drive away and park somewhere else. Ask me how I know. Okay then. Off to work. Hopefully it's a productive day. Alrighty then. Well, it's about 3 o'clock. No, 2:30. Tackled the tasks that I needed to do here. Items that I cannot do remotely. Got to be here to replace computers. We got a lot of charging stations in this garage now, I've noticed. Or are you going to open for me? Oh, it detected me. Had one user here that has been suffering with a Windows 7 machine all these years. The rest of the office got upgraded, man, 3 years ago, I guess. And her machine had some software on it that they were using that they couldn't really replace.
It's an individually licensed application per machine, and it was one of the only 2 remaining machines in the whole enterprise that had this software on it, and now they're not using that anymore. So finally we could upgrade her machine, and she's been stuck on an old version of Microsoft Office that just wouldn't play right, and her Outlook wasn't connecting to the Exchange server anymore because the PST file had grown too large, and one thing after another. So she'd been using webmail for the last God knows how long, 6 months or something like that. And she kept calling me, you think you can come over this week and do that computer? I'm really tired of this. She's been trying to get me out there for 2 weeks now. So I'll head back over to my old office / warehouse area. I've got to pick up a check that's waiting. I have my checks still delivered to my old office because they have indoor secured mailboxes, unlike mine, which is outside at the warehouse. So weather and tampering and all that, I don't want to deal with that. I always prefer to pick up my checks when I can, so I don't have to wait on the mail service or worry about loss or theft or anything. Traffic is thick on 610 today. I wonder what's going on. It's not rush hour yet. It's getting close. I don't think I want to be behind Mr. Trailer Boy. Guy's hauling a real long trailer with pipes on the back of it. No thanks. You're gonna go. Dickhead, holding everybody up, and now you want to step on me at the last second? Oh my lord. Why are you on your brakes? I hate this section of road, man. I absolutely hate it. But he's bumper biting and not maintaining speed. Just drive, people. Just drive. Go, Tesla. Asshole. Stopping in the middle of the fucking highway. What are we doing, people? Figure it out. Hit the gas. Maintain a lane.
Check time. Check, please. You okay? In and out. That was quick. Get on the road, beat some of the rush hour chaos. Hopefully. Never know with Houston, man. It's rush hour all the time here. Wait. Just having a lazy afternoon there? What's up? Get off your phone. Today? Dude, stick it out there. What the hell are you doing? Talking on the phone, not paying attention to the world. Same guy. Another black Tesla. I'll have to look back on my video and see if it's the same guy. DG6 DTG 5932. I never noticed how similar the G's and the 6s look. Kind of a bad font. That's a 6 on that one, 68.
You're gonna let me out? Yes, you are, whether you like it or not. Come on, shithead.
Look at this asshole in this rig, blocking the intersection even though he knows he can't clear it. What a shyster. O'clock. This road has been under construction for weeks. I don't know when they're going to finish it. They've been pretty quick about replacing the tiles, the concrete squares in other sections of Fry Road here, but this particular section is taking a while. I wonder if it's a different crew or if they're just running into problems with it. The other ones they got done in just a couple of days. I was surprised how fast it went, but this one's been torn up now for well over 2 weeks. Ah, my jaw's killing me, man. Hurts to move my jaw. It's throbbing just constantly. I don't know what I'm going to do about this infection. They fixed the tooth, so hopefully my body can knock down the rest of whatever's going on down there in the bone. Might need a Z-pack or something like that to dig into it. That thing's not healthy. Air suspension is dead on it. It's sitting flat on the bump stops. There's a Range Rover for you. Got the money for a Range Rover. You better have the money for 2 of them. Drive one while the other's in the shop. Man, they got all this torn up again. Well, at least I've got a nice shady spot to sit. Ugh. It's a little warm today. Even paid attention to the temperature. Well, I can't look at it because I don't have that on my home screen, and I can't thumbprint it with gloves. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man, that hurts. Every time I yawn, stretch my jaw, it hurts. The infection in my jaw has spread kind of into my tongue and the lower parts of my jaw and neckline. The lymph nodes are swollen, so it hurts to swallow. Everything hurts, man. Sucks.
Alright, home again, home again. Take some pain meds and hopefully get on with life. Need to clean up this mess out here too. Hey, Grace. Got some garage stuff that was pulled out, cleaned out, and needs to be disposed of because my wife is never going to use it again, I don't think. I'll catch y'all later.